Moving a little slow this morning.
I'm not exactly moving at the speed of a gazelle this morning. I'm moving more at the speed of a 90-year-old old man stuff. Yeah. So I'm only 50. I mean, come on, I got a lot of life left in me. I got to speed things up. So I had to start my morning this morning doing some stretching and rolling on the roller just to get my muscles loosened up. I'm like, holy cow, I don't know if my muscles are sore from walking up and down on a ladder or if it's because I've been walking funny because I stuck the screw through my foot. I don't know, but I gotta get after it a little harder here because I got stuff to do. I only got about a month and a week or so before I'm into my full busy guiding fall, and then I'm not going to be able to work on this for like 3 months or 2.5 months, something like that. So one of the things I wanted to mention is we had, Michonne and I had toyed with the idea of just doing this house completely off grid. And I think that would be really cool. It's a pretty big initial investment, like $10,000 to $15,000 in batteries and solar panels, and sometimes more than that, depending on how much power you want. But in the end, we've decided to power the house and set up our little shed for off-grid, just in case the power goes out, we have at least some place that we can, have off-grid stuff. So I'm watching all the YouTube videos I can right now on off-grid, and it's pretty similar to when I watched all the videos to educate myself on the off-grid off-road camper that I built. But similar in a lot of ways, but a little different just because it's a permanent structure. So right now I'm trying to decide how I want to do that, how I want to power it, whether I mount some permanent solar panels or whether I do like a Jackery 1500, the lithium battery kit, something like that. So if you have any ideas, I'm open to them. I'd like to hear them all just to help me decide. I did order a bunch of 12 volts RV lights the other day to light my shed, so I can just light that with a battery. But I would like to have like maybe a composting toilet available and some sort of water system, whether it's just a rainwater collection system or something like that. So we will see where that ends up. But right now, as you can see, I'm moving slow just from that little clip there. But I'm going to keep on cranking out the soffit and fascia on my little Amish shed. And that's about it for today. My first time working with aluminum soffit, and and I'm no pro. In fact, I've only done even PVC soffit one time in my life, and that was like 20 years ago. So this is definitely a learning experience. So maybe by the time I'm done, I could get a job doing soffit, but I will not want it. So don't offer me. But I'm learning by mistakes. How I learn best, it seems like. $19.25. I feel the need for a disclaimer. If you are watching this video because you're like, I really want to learn how to do soffit, I'm here to tell you that was your first mistake. I am not the guy to educate you on how to do soffit. But if you're watching this guy thinking, I just want to be entertained with somebody doing soffit, you've come to the right place. If you're thinking, I want to watch somebody make mistakes doing soffit, you've come to the right place. But if you want to know how to do soffit like the pros, wrong channel. So I'm sorry you've wasted this much time. I'm here to entertain you. And now you might be thinking, you're not even that entertaining. And you might be right. But I'm pretty entertaining to myself. So maybe I'm making this video just for myself to watch. I don't know. Could be. Really just making these videos to document the adventure of my wife and I building this pole barn house. And I'm gonna throw in some other stuff too. Maybe some camping, maybe some boating, maybe some fishing. I'm a full-time fishing guide, so working on this on my days off. So if you want to stick with me, that'd be awesome. If you don't, I completely understand. But if you're here for an education, I am the wrong channel to watch. So there's my disclaimer for you. Back to work. So I will say this. Now that I've been a little more educated on doing soffit, I mean, I'm not doing things probably the way some people would do it, but I wasn't originally, you'll see on this side of the gable, I wasn't even using the F channel. I was just nailing it right into the backer board there, because I'm going to cover all that up with trim anyway. So I was thinking, I don't need F channel. So this side I've decided to do using F channel, which doesn't matter either because it's all going to get covered. But holy cow, did that make it way easier. Less sweating, less work. The guy who invented the F channel thing, nice job, buddy, because that's a good idea. I should have started with that right away. So all part of the education process.